DMS51412.
Hi, I'm Paul. We're going to be restoring them back to their former glory.
And I'm Johnny, and welcome to Destination DMU.
Welcome back to another episode. So this is what you saw me do last episode. Nicely pea green, probably needs another coat. But as you can see on the bottom, you can see a little lip. Now, for any of you wondering why I actually did the grinder the way I did it, I forgot to mention, but we don't actually have any folding or big metalworking equipment, so we improvise and adapt to get the best result we can, which is why we did that. So what's going to be happening today, I'm going to make up a little bit where Michael is. We're going to trim this up here so that we can then weld it to the roof. We're also going to do some work on the roof. This is a panel repair, a roof repair we've already done. And yeah, and then they're going to cut out the windows. So that's basically it for me for today.
What I'm going to be doing is putting in the panel right where I am stood at the minute with Johnny and welding up the gap. And then the windows can be cut out by Johnny like he just mentioned. Sorting out welding in here to the roof to the body side to stop those nasty leaks from happening again. And then we'll be putting our decorative welds in on the roof once the old welds are ground down. Make sure it's pinhole free and that it's nice and watertight. And yeah, just any other little bits of welding that need doing with the MIG welder I shall be doing.
What I'll be doing is doing the rest of the interior panels here, chipping and grinding, and then putting on the famous soy sauce, and then hopefully some top coat bitumen after that.
Right guys, so what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be grinding the welds flush on the roof repair that we done a couple of years ago here, when we were at Whitwell. And then once that's done, I'm going to be just grinding around the hinges to make sure the metal is nice and clean. I'm going to get good penetration when I weld in the new metal next to it. So yeah, I'll just quickly flip the camera over and show you what I'm going to be doing. Right, here we are on the other angle now guys. So as you can see, the new panel overlaps slightly, that will get cut down. I'm just going to be grinding out these welds here so they're nice and flush, and then following the old lines of where it's been assembled with decorative welds just to make it look like it hasn't had a roof repair. Basically, you'll probably be able to see it a little bit, but as long as we can try and keep it as original as possible, that'd be nice. So yeah, this will finally get my attention after a couple of years of waiting for it, and then it will get a nice little repaint ready for top coats and things.
So you see me here, got the panels you see. You can see slightly through the paint that where I welded. They're going to get, we're just going to get slightly sanded over. You can also see that, considering that we don't have any traditional equipment, we've still got a very nice fold here. So I'm very happy about that. It shows that you don't always need equipment. You just need to know how to solve a problem. Sometimes it doesn't work all the time. But why are we here? We are here because this hole is going to get filled in. Fabricated the piece to go in here, cut out obviously where the hinges are and everything, so that is what you're going to see next. So you see me on the roof, sorry, not on the roof, near the roof. What about this? You can see we've taken off the old coating that we put on this. It was some kind of a paint that had been infused with zinc to protect against corrosion, and it held up fairly well, but we're not using that anymore. But we live and learn. So, but anyway, the reason why I'm here is you can see here there is a weld seam. Now obviously we put a repair in here and we welded it here and a lot of other places, but we want to put a decorative weld in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did to back of that panel in episode 5, where I just score it. Reason for this is you'd think, oh, why don't you just draw a line? When you're welding and the heat, it burns off the pen before you get to it, and when you're welding, pen doesn't really show up. A groove in the metal will though. So that's what you're about to see me do. And yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far. So keep grinding, I guess, quite literally. So you see me here. Finally, you can see that this looks window shaped, which is good. And as I said, nothing's level on this thing, so literally doing it by eye. There's a few reference measurements from the edge, but not all the edges are actually the same. So swings and roundabouts, I guess. And then doing it from the bottom, from where the lip starts. Yeah, again, lip isn't always consistently in the same place, but 34 inches, and you're gonna love this because I'm gonna use metric. And I've forgotten the measurement, but anyway, I think it's 115 mil. 110, 115 mil, up to 120, depending on where this is cut. So let's aim for a middle in there. But you can see here there's a framework, so we've got enough of buffer sections there. But yeah, it looks like a window, which is good. And you're now going to see me cut it out, and then you're going to see a time lapse, obviously, because you haven't seen me mark this one out. You're going to see a time lapse of me marking out the other one and then cutting out the other one from a different view. So yeah, on we go with that. So look at her, she is looking like a panel that actually belongs there, not just a piece of steel. So it's really good, nice to see. They're all, I say level, as I said before, nothing's level. So they're in line. It's gonna be my new favorite term, in line rather than level. But you can see here, I've still got some more to grind. I have managed to grind the one right up there when I was doing a little bit of the reef work. So now stripped off all that old coating on there. So that's ready for pea green. I think we're using pea green on the top one. And I'm just gonna leave where, because I've cut for Mark to put the decorative welds in, I'm gonna leave that clean, and I'm also gonna leave his original weld clean because he's got more of an eye for spotting pinholes, which are basically little tiny holes that you could probably fit a pin through. Not the easiest to see, but he's got more of an eye for it, and they'll obviously let water in. So he's going to go along, find them all, circle them, and then weld them all back up, and then grind again, and then we can put some paint on it. So he's going to do that. So if it looks like I've just painted like rectangles, that's why, because he's going to do that. But for now, we're going to do that. But you've kind of seen that, so you'll jump back in when we're getting most of this painted. The day is drawing to a close now, so I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get these hinges done, but that's fine. We'll do them off camera another time when we're down here. We'll have somebody doing it while something else is happening. So that's what I'm going to do for now, and I will talk to you again when something exciting happens. So I said we'll be back when there's something exciting going on. It's kind of exciting. Paint! People love paint. I don't know why, but they do. But instead of showing it to you, I think it's probably easier to just... There we go! Simple, painted, brilliant. You can see I've left the welds. I've left any area where there's going to be any remote amount of heat, because there's no point painting over something and then going to grind and then it's going to get really hot. So it does look a little bit, you know, but it is nicely polished metal under there. And yeah, so just didn't want it really to flush rust at all where it doesn't need to. Anywhere that's left, it's going to get a grinder over it anyway at some point, so it doesn't really matter if there's a very small amount of flash rust. But the rest, we don't have to go over that again. But there we go. What a day's work, I guess. So that's that for today, really. It's been a pretty good day, to be honest. We got this in, we got it painted. There's still a few pinholes that need to be done, but we were just we were a bit of a race against time, so they'll be done next time. So are the hinges, but it's been a brilliant day. Paul is up around this area as well with the, well, he's actually doesn't have to do this one, it's brand new metal. He's actually down just past the red panel, and he is making good headway, and he's actually overtaken us. He started behind us and he's now in front of us. So it's a testament to how much he does. Apart from that, it's been a really good day. I got the roof stripped of the old paint, got all those welds ground down, and yet again ready for Michael to put in those decorative welds to really try and blend it in as best as possible. So apart from that, if you enjoyed, please like the video. If you haven't yet subscribed, and you know, this is video number 6, I believe, if I haven't gone crazy. If you watched all 6 videos, you're gonna like it, the rest of this. We've got a good video coming up next, maybe. They may age badly, those words, but we've got a good video next, hopefully, that should be a little bit different, but kind of the same. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.